Hey my little angels, and welcome back to another video, you guys. Let's see you in the 250 prize code, and the winner is... I have to do in behind my hashtag 8061. Congratulations, you can DM me on Discord or send me a letter on TFM. The next giveaway is going to be for a 500 cheat skin code, so good luck, you guys. Astley43, are you trying to do like the Pythagoras theorem? I have not done any of this stuff or algebra or anything in ages. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is that noob? What is that? And I am unclear. Is that like a fennec fox? Because of the ears, they kind of look like it. Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh, for the tribe thing. Yeah, and that's so cute. I just kept this letter because I'm like, that expression, that looked really cute. Cheese. Hello, four leaf. Nom nom cheese. Animations. Okay, that's a pumpkin pie. YT WPS, YTWPS, rock it with your bestie, then dance after you do so. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Is it true that The Bad Guys 2 proved to be a far superior movie to the first one and got a 10 out of 10 from you? I have not seen it, so yet to be determined, but thank you so much. Soli, oh my goodness, that looks like angry mummer. Blum. But that's your own rat. Okay, that looks perfectly accurate. Rickroll. Oh, speaking of Rickroll, I'll show you something in a few more slides or images, whatever you want to call these. Anyways, there's cheese. It is literally just chilling on a cheese. I like that. Really nice. So cute. Okay, so let's see. Okay, October 5th is almost upon us in like a day or two. So this is as for my time zone. So this would be noon EST timing. Just do it before October 5th. That's probably your best bet. But anyways, so 001, that means there are going to be more things incoming. Hello, every mouse. Today it's October, which means the pumpkin season has begun. Can you see what words we're going for? Submit the 3 words we're looking for in that thread. And then event ends up at that time must be verified with a valid Transformice account, 1 submission per player. Edits are not allowed. If edited, please delete your post and submit again. Reward is 250 cheese for the winner, 100 cheese for the 3 runner-ups, and all winners will be randomly picked. Okay, so if multiple people have the same answer, I think they'll be put it on like a wheel or something, and then they'll decide who wins. So either you can do the typical kind of answers, or you can do something that's more Transformice related, which is what I think is going to be the actual answer. But anyways, you guys can see what you want to do. For this one, me and my friends, I was like, okay, Mamsie's actually mentioned like one of the entries as a joke, and I was like, hey, I was just talking to a couple of other of my friends, and we're like, let's just do the whole Rickroll like thing together, just for the heck of it. So then we 3 ended up doing this, like never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, and then 2 other people joined in, which were like, okay, that is so fun. Never gonna run around and desert you. So yeah, that was fun. After that, someone else ruined it and they actually answered it. I mean, you're obviously supposed to actually answer, but that was a fun little run while it lasted. And as you can see, you had to go to the events and then you can open up threads. So as you see, you go to events and then you can open up the thread and enter it in there, just in case you were having a hard time figuring out where it was located. And these are new items for this week. And yes, we have Halloween themed stuff. I love Halloween related stuff. So anyways, it's kind of simple, but it's also nice. I'm glad that it doesn't get out of the normal shape much. So that's nice. This is just kind of an ode to the other. We already have one that has like 2 clouds. I think I had like star and moon on the side. This one just has a bat instead. The colors are pretty nice. And we have a bat halo. It's collector over there. I'm wondering if it's an ear item or a head item. We'll see, we'll see. I feel like a head item would actually be better for, actually, I don't know. You could wear actually like a hat on top of this, so maybe like an ear item would be better. Let's see what this ends up being. I'll have to check. Because it says halo, so halos are usually head items. Anyways, let's see that in a bit. And I believe Halloween themed maps have been added in and decorations. Like the maps are decorated kind of Halloween-like and Halloween-like art-related maps and stuff. That was added in for this whole month. So that's a bit of a change. Oh, there's some other major changes I've talked to you about as well. Wait, here's your huge, like your main banner. Okay, anyways, so that's that. Okay, there's some big updates here. So, just to let you know, as you guys know, like first, there's a lot of stuff that was going on to determine like how to see when first will count at all, because people were trying to abuse the system or just like work around it basically to try and get first by their either like farming with their friends and stuff like that. Anyways, let's see, as some of you have may noticed, we've been making changes over the past few months to how statistics are counted, both in private, which are those at rooms, and public rooms, to keep the competitive spirit and the sense of genuine achievement alive within the game, which we feel has been severely affected in the recent months. We're going to start by introducing a few changes starting today. These are based on a combination of user and moderator feedback, but also our own monitoring of the situation. In August, we added some limitations to the amount of firsts that can be gathered in non-official rooms within a certain time frame. To improve the competitive nature of Hall of Cheese, we also updated the way statistics are counted. From now on, you are only able to increase your HOC standing in public, unaltered rooms. Okay. This means that statistics will no longer count towards HOC if they're gathered in private, passworded, or customized rooms. That means half of the HOC people who are on there right now, they're going to have a lot of a hard time getting on there. Okay, this is applicable to all HOC categories. Using alt accounts to populate small rooms whilst you're playing on another account in a different room will not be allowed anymore. This behavior will be sanctioned. So that is a really big thing. I know there are quite a few who've done that in the past because it was kind of like a gray zone, I guess. But yeah, now it's been clarified and it is not allowed. So do be aware of that. Let your friends know if you know anyone who does that, or if anyone ever asks you, do let them know, because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people are going to be able to like read, not a lot of people read all this, so just letting you know because it is out there. So just be aware that is super super important, which is why I'm reading this whole thing out to you guys. With these changes, we hope to recreate the blah blah blah. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So those were the two main important things in this. If you have any feedback or to the changes, let us know. There is a thread below this. I just took a screenshot of what I could see on my screen. There's a thread. You can always comment anything you want or look at what other people are saying there. And further adjustments can be made depending on how this goes, so just testing it out and making sure that it's working the way they intended to. But there is chances that stuff can change, so just be on the lookout. I'll obviously update you guys on here. But just these are the two main things, so just be aware of that. Let your friends, let everyone know. So double, triple, quadruple saying the same thing, because that is pretty important. And if you or your friends or anyone does that, you will start getting sanctioned for this. Heads up. Okay, and here's your like quadruple confirmation as this popped up, so people in game will be able to see this. So here you go. As you can see, it has been completely highlighted to make sure people actually read that. So no exceptions if you don't. All right, I'm just gonna leave this thing open in case anyone wants to read it. But while that happens, oh my goodness, one of my friends, Rainbow Farts, #0000, she made my plushie, my like rat, my QTAngel rat into a plushie, and it has so many details. I was like, oh my goodness, it is so cute and so cuddly. I want to just hug it the whole time. So cutely wrapped too. I was like, okay, happy Thanksgiving, because it looked like it was like a rotisserie chicken or like a turkey when it came. But anyways, she had like packed it in that thing. I was like, that one's funny. But oh my goodness, it is amazing. Okay, you guys, like you guys putting in such effort. She spent like a whole month on it. She made like a whole prototype to test it out to make sure it was working well. Like it actually, the shape and everything looked the way it should. And she even had like this tiny little heart inside of it. Obviously, I won't be able to tell because it's inside and stuffing. And obviously, I'm not going to open up the plushie. But she's like, I had it added in a heart in the same color that you like, the same shade of blue that you like. And she added a small heart in it. So it's a living creature. But yeah, that is super, super cute. Like, look at that. I just cannot get over the eyes. Those eyes, the way it's done. Oh my goodness, the way it was like sewn on. That is highly, highly professional. I can't get over it. It is amazing. Look at the talent right there. Okay, anyways, I needed to show it off to the world. She's like, yeah, sure, you can show it off to the world. So I'm like, yes, obviously, 1,000,000% I'm doing that. So, oh my goodness, I love it. And it has pipe cleaners in like its ears, its tail, its the flower in the hair and everything. So I was like, you can bend it. I can bend it into different positions a bit. So that is awesome. And I can take off the scarf as well. It'd be cool. I should just like have like more accessories made for it. Then you could just like swap out accessories on it. That would be so cool. But anyways, it is amazing. Oh my goodness. I I have no more words to say. That's pretty much it. Oh yes, and before that, I think when we last met up, she gave me the rose. She was like prototyping a rose for the mouth, and I don't know if it was purposely made too big just to test something out, but I also have a rose that matches the one that's already in its mouth, but this one you can hold it as its own separate thing. So that is really nice. I love the color on it. But obviously it's literally the same color as my rat. So I was like, "Oh my goodness." But love it so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. But anyways, that was amazing. I really need to share it with you guys and show this for the whole world. And in case you didn't see it, yes, the code word was put within this part of the video because obviously I needed to do that. Now on to the actual items in the game. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that is a bit pricey. All right, let's see these other three items. They're their standard pricing. You have your large box, your small one, and you have your anvil. There, okay, that is a head item. Wait, it's an eye item? Ooh, okay, I actually think that's pretty nice, but I would have preferred it to be an ear item, I think, because it would probably have, using any other ear item would probably crowd it too much, but eye item, you could have like a scar or something. Ah, okay. Would have preferred if that was an ear item, honestly. Oh well. Anyways, that's a bit pricey in my opinion. These are tiny, tiny, okay, they have tiny bats in it. That's so cute though. You can't really tell like on a wrap, but if you do it in dressing and all, it looks really nice. All right, let's check out sales. We have Halloween themed stuff and okay, this is very useful. I know a lot of people like that one. Some people wanted that to come out. This is a very useful item. I would totally get it. I've used it in countless fashion shows. Tail is pretty nice, so is that. Honestly, this is like the number one thing, followed by like this. That's super cheap. So why would you not get it, you know? That's I haven't used it too much, so I guess it's all right. Let's see. I know some people really want that. This, I remember I really wanted it like 2, 3 years ago when I was working on my wish list. I was like, I really want that hat. It is really cute. And of course, I'm going to have to insert, the photoshopped an image, just like overlay the image because you can't see anything in here at all. But yes, that is a very cute set to have. The ones that actually look closer to actual sham item skins, they help when you build. But some of it is kind of glitchy still because it's not exactly tailored to the skins perfectly, so be aware of that. But apart from that, it's always really nice. But yeah, the box is going to be quite glitchy because it has a lot of parts to the skin that's outside the range of the actual box shape, you can say. But anyways, we have that. And we have a full moon. Oh my gosh, I actually really like the colors and the concept of this one. But we have a full moon themed one. So let's see. We have collector. Like Splash always just always nailing it every time with their amazing outfits. We have collector. The colors look so good. It works so well. And like the items. Oh, the concept is really nice. Collector. Collector. Collector, and let's see, we have permanent collector. I don't think I've seen these hands being used before, so that's nice. I'm pretty sure they'll come back more during Halloween time, but there you go if you wish for it now. I'm just guessing though, obviously, nothing's confirmed. And that's a permanent. Alright, oh my goodness, the pricing on that, yikes. That's what happens when you have a lot of collectors. Tail plus hand items equals really high rates for everything, but that is a really pretty outfit. Let's see, you have collector, permanent collector. Oh, using the Christmas hair. Interesting. Collector. And yeah, so the pricing's not as bad on this one because I think you don't have a hand item to add on and stuff. But anyways, there you go. And let's go into customizations now. All right, let's start with the eye item first. I'm wondering, I want to see where do they add the other Halo-like stuff? I think those were added as like head items. Yeah, like stuff like this. You can put them both together. I'm glad they didn't do that because then you can do this. This looks amazing. I'm going to use a witch hat plus this. Perfect combination of stuff. See, all these were in head items, so I'm glad that, I mean, it's not in head item, but I'm wondering why it's put in eye item. We don't have any. Maybe they want to try and add variety of a different sort? Could be. But I'd prefer it as ear. I mean, I guess eye item works. Anyways, let me take that off. Let's look at the customizations. Okay, one for each of these. Ooh, gradients. Yes, we love our gradients. So you have the outside of the bat, the middle of the bat, the outline. The outline, you can like bat outline. Okay. Then you have the glow part and you have the tiny bats, which look like these. Like You know how when you're a kid you draw birds like that? Kind of looks like that. All right. Okay, I see a gradient here. Ooh, oh, whoa. Okay, there are hidden images in here. Okay, all right. So you have the that part, the outside, and the, let's see. Okay, So you have this upper parts, then you have that lower part of the gradient, then you have the moon that you can have, that, the outline, and you have this bat. Okay, let's try, I don't know, just changing it to everything being this. You can have either like a circle or let's see, random glow if you want that. Or you can just have the outline of that. Okay, what else can you do? So yeah, you can do something like that. So those are a few different customization options you can do in there. And let's see for this one. Okay, ooh, it has like a hidden, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see, you have that. Same case here. Okay, you have a more of a scenery here because you could see a little bit of the glow. You have the outside of the sky, the glow, the outside of the moon, inside of the moon, the bat, the fence, that part of the, okay, we need to change it up so you can see it completely. Versus this, let's see. Okay, so the cat, and then you have the bottom part of this. That's nice, that's a lot of different things. And then we have the anvil, let's see that. Yay, for different gradients, you have this, that. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of different gradients on this one. Same case with these. All right, I think we need to change it up a bit so you can see all the different ones. Okay, I think we have, let's see. You can add different kind of like tie-dye, not exactly a tie-dye effect, just like a splash of colors. That's cool. And then you have the bat. I like the way the customizations are done. But then again, sham customizations are too pricey. But either ways, there you go for anyone who wishes to know that. Okay, so I know I've talked so much, but I cannot help stop gushing over that plushie. Oh my goodness. I'm like so in love with it. Ah, just want to like hug it so tight. Anyways, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye. QTAngel. As always, peace.